Let me just start by saying that I don't have a clue what I am doing. I guess every time that I have a really hard time and I'm starting to climb up back out of my hole, I decide that, you know what, I'm going to start a YouTube channel. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start a YouTube channel. I'm going to spread positivity. It's going to make me feel so much better about my life. So, I'm coming up out of the hole, and here we are. I apologize right now for the video quality and the lack of editing. I am doing this all from my phone because I'm not that invested in this, not gonna lie. Like I said, it's something that when I get really upset and then come back out of it, I feel like I need to do it. And I need to preach positivity, and I need to be a good person, and I need to push forward positivity because what you put in because what you put in is what you will get out. So, in this first video here, I am going to start off by saying not only that, but there are all these challenges that keep going around and keep going around and keep going around, and they're just dumb. People are getting hurt, or they are specifically hurting themselves for views and for popularity, and so thousands of people who don't know them and don't really care what happens can say that they like them. Little thumbs up. Good job. Well, 5 years ago, kind of started my own little challenge within myself, and it's part of that working towards positivity and making yourself feel better. And one of the good ways, one of the first things I started doing was, like I said, what you put out is what you get in. So I challenged myself to start complimenting people. 1 compliment a day. And then the second day was 2 compliments a day. And the third day was 3 compliments a day. And so on, until we hit 5 compliments a day. There's 5 days in a work week. Every day at work, I tried to compliment 5 people. And for a long time, it really helped. So, I challenge everybody to compliment somebody else 5 times a day. Not the same person, can be the same person, but put out 5 compliments a day and brighten somebody else's world just a little bit. And it doesn't have to be anything big. You notice somebody put their hair up different and you like it, hey, I like your hair. Somebody has a nice shirt on, hey, I like that shirt. Little things will brighten people's day. And I'd say it probably took 2 years of putting out compliments before I started to get any back. But now it seems like anytime I wear my hair down instead of up in this bun, anytime I wear it down, somebody has something to say about it, and it makes me feel really good. I've worked very hard to grow my hair out, and that sounds funny. I've worked hard to grow my hair just grows. But I was always one of those people who, if anything was going wrong, I wanted to get my hair cut. My hair needed to be cut because, well, it made me feel good to go to a stylist and have somebody play with my hair for a half hour. And now I go twice a year just to get it trimmed. And it still feels good to go, but the compliments that I get throughout the year feel so much better. And if somebody else can go, wow, your hair's gotten really long, and make me feel good, then going, hey, I really like your earrings, can make somebody else feel really good. Make sure I didn't just pull out in front of somebody. So, my point is today is we can all do very, very minimal to make everything so much better. And the results are not immediate. Nothing in this world is free, and there's no such thing as instant karma. But the more positivity you put out in the world, the more you will receive in return. I went through lots and lots of hardships to get where I am, and I'm finally in a place that's pretty good. I'm very happy with my life and what I'm doing with it. And I very much enjoy being able to go to work and see a customer and just you can tell that maybe they're really stressed out about what they're doing that day, or something's going wrong at home, and just go, hey, I really like that shirt. And it's like everything that they were thinking about just disappears, and they smile and they go, oh, thank you, I got it at a rummage sale, or my grandmother gave it to me, or whatever. But it reminds them of where they got the shirt, and it lets them know that somebody else likes what they are doing, you know? So I've challenged myself, and now I challenge everybody out there to start complimenting people. 1 a day, 2 a day, build till you get to 5. 5 seems to be the good number. Compliment 5 people a day, and you'll feel good about yourself. I mean, even if it's your child, you know, they picked out their own clothes, and even though you bought the shirt, you go, hey, I really like that shirt. Or just, I don't know. I feel like I say things like that a lot, and it helps people. It really does. I know it helps me when somebody else says it to me, so why wouldn't it help somebody else? I guess that's all I have for today. I mean, I'm constantly trying to think of new ways to make everything just a little bit better. Just a little bit. It doesn't need to be a lot. I don't need to spend all kinds of money to help, you know, this, that, or the other thing. It doesn't even matter what it is. I mean, when you put it out, somebody else puts it out too. I mean, I very much believe in pay it forward, and I work in food service, and every once in a while, you know, I will pay for somebody's meal who comes in, and when they go, oh, well, thank you, I just simply look at them and go, pay it forward, and then, you know, it starts the domino effect. And a lot of the times in this world today, the domino effect has a pretty negative effect. One bad thing happens, so another bad thing happens, and another, and another, and another. Well, if we can do that with good things, then the whole entire process of this domino effect becomes a positive and a good domino effect. And instead of everybody turning against each other and hating each other and everything else, it's a little bit more peaceful and a little bit better place to live. And I think that's all what we're after. It's just a slightly better place to live. We've gotten to the point where nobody trusts anybody for anything, and I don't trust people. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and, you know, preach that everybody is a good person and this, that, and the other thing, because they're not. I mean, a lot of people might look at me and think that I'm not a very good person, even though I try to put my best attitude forward, at least in the public eye. At least in the public eye. It's not always great at home, not gonna lie. But when you put your best forward, the best comes back. And like I said, it's not an instant karma kind of thing. You have to put much more positivity in the world to get positivity in return, versus putting something negative in the world to get negative back. You give somebody a bad attitude, and automatically they're going to give you a bad attitude. You give somebody a positive attitude, and it might take them a little while to come out of their hole and be like, you know what, today's not that bad. So, yeah, I guess I'm done now. I've said that like 3 times now, but I think this is it. 5 compliments a day. Push the positivity. Brighten somebody's day. Peace, love, and harmony.